All right, we're back. We're gonna start a new series about the game Manor Lords. I've spent some time on this. It's it's a bit difficult in the beginning, but and there's not really a good tutorial. So a lot of it was just trial and error, understanding, watching somewhat of what other players do and getting some tips there. I think I've got a decent amount where we can begin a series on this. So we'll be starting a new game. And for this first episode, I'll try to keep it at 30 minutes to maybe 45 minutes. Don't quote me on that, but this game does, I think, take some time. So just bear with me on that. I think I'm going to choose... I don't know. Just choose this guy. Everyone else kind of looks... Well, these guys don't look too bad. He looks a little pretentious. Don't even... I don't know. She's got a concussion. And this guy just looks like... I don't know. Just a bald guy. To be honest, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. It's kind of cool. You can customize this. But shovel. Who wants a shovel? Let's do a sword. Yeah. Yeah, you can play around with that if you want. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do restoring the peace. I haven't played too much around with these other ones. Maybe that'll be a different series. You can edit some of these. I think we'll just stick to the basics for now. So we'll load up a map here. And it doesn't take too long, but from what I understand is you get different resources for every generation. And I think you get 2 rich resources in the beginning. So I'll go ahead and read this. And it says, build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. We need food and fuel. So I'm not going to go through the tutorials. If you're playing, I'm sure you'll want to go through that. This looks almost exactly like what I had last time. A little bit different. So, for starters, this little crown will show you what rich deposits you have. So here we have berries, a total of 128 max, and we also have iron deposit. So, berries are actually pretty decent starting rich resource. Here, like, this is just a normal, so it's 64. I don't think there's a poor. I mean, this would be considered poor, I think. But it doesn't classify it as that. It's just 169 clay. Yeah. Oh. Wild animals. I've never seen... Oh, 2 wild animals. Oh, 3. That seems a bit much. I don't know if I want this map. Although... One's got berries as well. So yeah, you'll notice that there's 2 rich deposits over here. Resources. Is that a bandit camp? Okay. And, you know, obviously this is the one you start off with. You can reload it if you don't like it. I'm just going to play with whatever is given to me because I feel like that's part of the challenge. That's just kind of me, though. But you notice that, you know, you should be supplied with 2. In this case right here, we're only supplied with 1. But if you look at fertility-wise... Oops, I guess I can't zoom out that far. But if you look at the fertility-wise, pretty good. I think rye fertility is going to be good everywhere. But mainly wheat, right? If you look over here, poor. This one's not bad, but again, I think we only have one rich resource of wild animals. The other one is going to be your land fertility for crops. And over here it's kind of poor too because we have two. So this isn't bad. I don't really like being in this spot, but we're gonna have to roll with it. Let me go ahead and pause it real quick. Where's our camp at? I'm gonna press T. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna try to stick to being in the middle, so I'm gonna do right here. For starting out. And we're gonna start out with a logging camp first. This is just kind of a general, what I found to be, a decent way to do it. I think what I will do is I think I'll finish out the roads first. I just like to do the roads first. Thinking that I don't think I can delete this. Yeah, can't delete these, but what I might do trying to think. Yeah, I don't have a good strategy. I like to set something up that's a little cool, but it is what it is. I don't really like this place that I'm at. This tile is just kind of weird shaped. So I'm just gonna draw a road in the middle, and maybe, let's see, maybe I'll do a triangle. I just like to do some basic roads just to get me started. I might do one. Just kind of play around with the curved road. I think that's good. Alright, so first thing we want to do is set down a logging camp. And I have this on pause, but I like to set everything up before I start playing, because we're given some supplies and they'll start to deteriorate if we don't put those away soon. So, logging camp wise, I don't want to put it over here because that's where the animals will be, and I don't know if the berries is a good place either, because if we don't have forest, I don't know if the berries will generate. I haven't tested that out, so don't know. If you have any idea, let me know. But I like to kind of expand. I think try to reduce some of the trees where we can, so that we can clear some of these trees out and start building some space for some homes. But I'm trying not to obviously uproot the most trees. I think this might be a good spot. 2 trees, that's fine. Alright, we want to do that. We also want to build a granary. And I will mark this as very high priority wise, because we need wood. um, to build stuff. And if we run out of wood, we don't have a logging camp, obviously it'll tell you that you'll block yourself. Is this a reach? No, this wasn't a rich resource. I also want to, I don't know if this is too close. Let's just test it out. I also want to build a hunting camp and a forager hut. That's kind of far though. I'm thinking of putting another road. I don't know if we can put the road in the middle of the berries, but that should work. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and press play as far as we also need to set up our granary and our storage. Granary, I think I will set up maybe somewhere in the middle. This looks like a fine place. I think I'll kind of maybe offset it. It's kind of nice that you don't have to worry about how much resources your wood is gonna, or your roads are gonna take, because roads don't require any resources. We also need our storage. What is this? Yeah, I think this is the storehouse. And I will put it on this side. Because I am closest. I think. Pigeon post, the supplies. Yeah. We're gonna speed this up. And I think I will prioritize. Where is my berry? We'll do this on high. Speed this up. We're 13 minutes in right now. So, we have a logging camp. We have a granary. We have a storehouse. We have berry foraging camp, and then a hunting camp. And we will also need, let me go ahead and put someone on wood cutting over here. We also need some houses after that. This game is really, really beautiful. When I first started, I was quite pleased, especially after playing Stronghold. I mean, obviously that's an old game. Even if it is updated, but I've heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my right as your honor against me, against those who would wrong me. So, like, I don't really write back to this guy. You don't have a lot of options at this time. You can put something there, but I just choose to ignore him. Like, I could care less what you have to say. In almost all cases, resources in Manor Lords have physically moved. You cannot take a moment, so feel free to change the game speed when you like. This building has no assigned families. I don't know what that means. I do have someone working on it. Maybe he was talking about this one. Alright, so now I like to get the berries rolling. Excuse me, sorry. Couple tips here. If you scroll over here, let's keep this sped up. We got spring, summer, autumn, and winter. We got the 4 seasons, right? Now each season presents a different opportunity and a way to utilize your people. Here you can see that the berries are growing, and that's because we're in March. So ideally, what you want to do is you want to harvest the berries as much as you can while they're growing. Obviously, the more people you have during the growing season, the better. Right now, we have a total of 1 berry. Let's see, the storehouse is gonna take some time. We also have this ox right here. Tiny Tim. Hands. Wait, does it actually have a name? Hans. Do these people have names? Oh, they do. Look at that. Dorothy. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that before. It's a nice touch. So yeah, berries are gonna be very valuable. You do need some unassigned people. These are your people over here. You have 3 that are assigned. One of them is assigned to this logging camp right now, and the other one's assigned to the berries. Is this guy not cutting? Debranching a tree, guiding an ox. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so these are your 5 people, right? 2 are unassigned, 3 are assigned. One of them's assigned to this logging camp. The other 2 are in the berry section. You need 2 people to do construction. I think that's a pretty easy concept to get early on.
A blind man or a fool, or perhaps a blind fool.
You can also pause these buildings, construction-wise, and I think also production-wise. Now, once this starts,
Let's straighten this up.
I'm gonna go ahead and assign this granary a person. Now, what this person's gonna do is this person's gonna come over and start to gather resources from different locations. Here, if you see, there are supplies. There's bread here, so I'm assuming he's coming over here too, and we'll actually make this a little easier for him. You can always remove the roads. The only ones you can't remove are the King's Road and yeah. Obviously, you can remove any other road.
He thinks it is, or he's straight enough for this kind of work.
So yeah, he's delivering the bread right now. And we have one person left. Looks like the storehouse is completed, so we'll go ahead and assign him here, and they will pick up these other supplies, such as the stone, the tools, and the firewood. If you leave these out, they will degrade and you will lose them. So it's important to get them early. This also applies like over here. I don't know. It says there's log storage, but I think if you leave these out too, they will degrade. But they can't be stored in the storehouse, so I don't know why they can't use this. Put it under here. I don't know. I don't think there's any other options but to let your logs out. So let your logs out. But your camp will get full after 28. So I'm gonna take this guy off. And I'm going to pause it right now. This guy has 13. everything's gone here. So I'm gonna take this guy out of here, and he will come over here and collect berries as well. I think these guys will also put berries there, put berries away, but I'm gonna put 4 guys over here actually. And I think, yeah, this guy's done. What I'm going to do now, I'm gonna put this guy in a hunting camp so we can get some meat. We have 43 food. We have 1 oxen, and we have 8 months of storage supplies. This is an important thing to look at. I always try to keep like maybe 8 to 12, 8 plus months is always nice. Let's see, we have 5 people, 4 over here, 1 hunting. I think I will wait. We don't really have an option, so I'm gonna take 1 guy off here. They're not gonna eat a lot right now. It's just always good to do. I'm going to click this, hold down Alt to remove this road. This one as well. The hitching post is right here. And, ooh, the other thing we need to take into consideration is the marketplace. Oh, and the well. It's a good idea. So, actually, let's put the well down first.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
Now, when it comes to the well, you have, it shows you like this underground water resource here. I think I put it, and as far as I know, it doesn't matter where you put it. I was originally thinking that it had to be close to, put it right there, close to the homes, but it doesn't matter at all. The main thing that does matter though, and has to be close to your homes, is the marketplace. So I think what I might do here, actually let's put the marketplace down. I like to do 3. What if I put it over by the well? I like to do a spot for 3. 4 is not bad. Let's see if we can get a little bit better placement. 3 right there. That's pretty good. Although, I can't build houses over here, so I don't really want to build the marketplace right there. I think I will build it right here. But I also want this to be a little bit flat.
Can I stay with 3?
Okay, that's 4. 4 is not bad either.
Ooh, this is heavier than it.
I'm gonna do 3. Now the marketplace is kind of the most important and also the most frustrating. At least it was for me in the beginning. I think I will. I'll put them this way.
Summer's coming soon.
Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to build some houses. I like to start off with 2 houses. And both with what are these, attached side houses. And a big backyard. So you see, like, this is a house. If you add more, you'll get rid of that. So you have 3 plots here. 3 burgage plots. If you subtract 1, you have a burgage plot with a side attachment. Now, this is 2 families will be able to live here. And if you have this, then you have the opportunity to add something there. Let's check on our berries. So our berries will start to dwindle. We don't have enough planks for that. And I do like to pause. Well, we only have 2 houses, so that's fine. This guy's already built a food stall. Actually, how did he build? Okay. These ox will carry the lumber over here until they fill the requirements. And then that one extra person will begin to... Oh, this is the food stall, okay. The ox will bring the wood, and the person unassigned will begin to build it. It's kind of cool too. Well, I'll show you that a bit later. We're in May right now, so the berries, they're still growing. And we have a decent supply right now. With 5 people, we have a 21-month food supply. Pretty decent. The other thing that we need for supplies is fuel. And in the beginning, you will use... firewood. You can turn that to coal later, but I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. Now this is going to be expanding your living space. So if you notice, there's like a little... This is where that side house is going to be. So they'll add another residency there. Ooh, I'm going triple speed. Alright, let's go ahead and pause it. Let's put another. We need at least 2 more. 2 more, yeah. Let's expand this one, and then let's add 1 more. I think I might do... Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We do need more wood, so... Let's take... Yeah, he's got 11. When you're hunting, I've never done it, but I'm thinking that you have a hunting limit, right? So right now we're at 11 out of 20 animals left. Now this will populate again. This will regrow, but I'm assuming that if we go to 0, we might deplete that. I've never tried. I just keep it at like 10. I think the lowest I've gone is 8. But if you have the answer, let me know. I'm going to assign this guy over here to get some more logs, and then we can, when that's done, we can finish out this plot over here. And we're in June right now. Now we're, where's this guy? We can also assign an ox. What was that noise? Some notification. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and build that. You can scroll up here, resources stolen by abandonments. That's what that is. New mercenary companies available. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We can pause this one. What I like to do is pause 1, and then right now we'll have 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. We'll have 6, right? We have 5 families currently. Now, when we're above 50%, like 51%, we start getting 1 new person every month. So your population growth will increase. If you're at 80+%, I think it's like 2 a month. But what I like to do is, we're at 5 right now, right? So 5 and 5. What I like to do is pause one of these first. Take this guy off, move him over here, And actually, you could probably leave him there. Well, I think the other thing we need to start doing is firewood.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
And I'll put it right there.
Get to work.
So yeah, I'll pause it right. I'll wrap the game up. This will just be episode 1, just a basic rundown of what I did at this time. I'll pause it right here, or I'll just play it. We have 5 people here. Maybe I'll wait till 6 people. Well, we're gonna have to wait till this reaches 51%, so it might take some time. But just to recap, first thing we did was build a logging camp. That's what you want to do first, so that you have wood. And then you want to do a granary, a storehouse. Granary's over here to store your supplies so that they don't deteriorate. And you want to start, I would always start with berries, because berries will run out in the end of the season. And we have a rich deposit here. We could probably do 4 forager huts, but we only have 5 people right now, so we can't really do that. Oh, that's cool. I never really zoomed in. Oops. Meat's not a bad one to have, but this is gonna be year round, kind of replenishing. Right now we have 122 berries. We still have some bread left over from the start, and we have 21 meat. That puts us at 30 months of food, and we'll just assign this guy right here. We'll assign this guy here. He will start cutting down wood. We can select which area we want him to do. I think I'll start him off right there. And then once we get more wood, this will go up and our storage supply will start to grow.
Bread.
But that's it.
Freshly baked.
That's
Still warm for you.
oh, actually, you know what? It's a good point. I think next, yeah, I was gonna get into this time, but this is just I think the starting guide for your basic structures is what you need. I think next time we'll go into what to spend your regional wealth, what you want these burgage plots to be used for, and I'll try to think of some other stuff too. I always start with carrots, but we can go over that next time. So ending it here. Let me know if you have any tips, because this is there's no tutorial on this. It's a bit of a learning curve. So that's it. Later.